Because what I'm learning even within myself on being a Christian life coach is for me to really know that I changed, I need a community to verify it. It can't just be me. I can't show up and go, I changed. I did all the work. I read all the books. I did the conferences and the podcasts and the courses. I did all the things. So I changed because I know more, right? So a lot of the times where we know more, we think we change because we are aware of more, right? But just because you have knowledge does not mean you walk with wisdom. I'm going to say that again. Just because you have knowledge does not mean you walk in wisdom. Because you could be aware of so many things. You can have so much knowledge of so many things. Does not mean that that's something you live by. And how you know you live by stuff is community, people. Because they can testify, yep, it was a time that that person could have operated in the way they could have operated, but they did something different. As opposed to you, when you have your own mind, again, you can lie to yourself, be like, I handled that the right way because I could have handled it worse, but you still handled it worse. You didn't handle it right. You probably didn't handle it as worse as you did before, but you still ain't handle it in the best of your ability. So, yeah. And I do want to point this out because I know there's a lot of people that is trying to understand their identity, trying to understand the root of their identity, trying to understand the parts of their identity, or kind of where it was built and all the things. And what I'm here to say to you is what was created out of protection doesn't define you, right? What was created from my younger version of myself to my teenage version of myself, the things that happened to me, how I created those avatars does not define the person I am. Of course I had bad seasons. Of course there are some people that met me at my worst and there are some people that met me at my best. There are people that have different versions of me in their memory, right? And they're all not good. Of course I would love everyone to have had a solid memory of me. Who don't? Like, who don't want people every time they talk about you with something good? But there are people that when they speak about me, it's not good because their experience was not the best of me. But it doesn't define me because they met me at a time in my life where I wasn't my best self, right? That doesn't make, like, that's not the definition of me because I'm learning and I'm growing, right? And I would love for those same people who didn't meet me at my best to meet me now because maybe I could change their mind. But even if I don't, I do not have to hold that baggage on my shoulders of the experience they had of me. I can accept who I was. I can accept why I was the way I was, right? And I can accept that I showed up, not the best version of myself,